You see that yo-yos they are not learning music. You know, the rudiments of music and things like that. So they try getting away with computers and things like that. So anybody gets up, he says, yeah, I'm a dancehall king. Everybody gets up, I'm a reggae king. How can you be a dancehall king? Unfortunately, you are not the one who created it. You know, because dancehall is created by our brothers from Jamaica and things like that.
Oh, so no one has the right to call himself dancehall king? You can't call yourself dancehall king.
Did you create it? The one, if you one who created it.
No, but Shatta Wale says he's the dancehall king of Africa.
To me, he's claiming it, but I think he's joking around it.
Shatta movement fans, Ebuefu, for the past few hours now, they are disrespecting, in fact, Omoki Koma Jane, a legendary Ghanaian Highlife artist, Gyedu Blay Ambule. Almost say, if you come for their favorite, if you disrespect their favorite, they will also disrespect you. So all this is because of an interviewer, this legendary artist, Enibola Ray, Eko Have on Star Chat. So, Adolfo, answer the Meko story name no. Who will be big as you are watching the video? Write that under the comment section. Also, like the video and share the video for us. What I share a video now and subscribe and so I'm sure subscribe. A few hours ago, Gyedu Blay Ambule ko PMU in an exclusive interview with legendary Bolari. Na Okasaye Edifa, the dancehall title, the dancehall fight, African dancehall king title claim, Thai ACC. We all know Shatta holds that title as confirmed and endorsed by Vybz Kartel. But Gyedu Blay, I say, how can you be a king over a genre you never created? Generally free Jamaica, how then do you become a king over it in Africa? I'll say Shatta is joking. Now, Mama Yenkotie, what he had to say, who will be bigger? Please let us know.
Yeah. So that's the secret. At 78, you walk by yourself, you grade, you drive, and you do all of that. Let's get into, you know, how impactful your journey in music has been. I speak to the younger ones today, and even for us, when we sit back, it feels good to know that your sound has influenced generations. How does that make you feel, Gyedu Blay?
You know, because it's something that I've, you know, thought of. It's something that I'm trying to, you know, implement that to the public, people who like my music and things like that. I have to be true to myself and to my music, and that's what I do. I remember one time when I met you and the yo-yos, you know, at polo clubs.
Way back.
Yeah,
yes.
And things like that. All of us were there and things like that. Many a time I tell them that, you know, identity is very, very important, you know, because every country has its music, you know. So when you get out there, where did you come from? They want to know the country from, they want to know the music that, you know, you provide, you know, coming from your country. So I always tell them, but you see that yo-yos, they are not learning music, you know, the rudiments of music and things like that. So they try getting away with computers and things like that. So anybody gets up, he says, yeah, I'm a dancehall king. Everybody gets up, I'm a reggae king. How can you be a dancehall king? Unfortunately, you are not the one who created it. You know, because dancehall is created by our brothers from Jamaica and things like that.
Oh, so no one has the right to call himself dancehall king? You can't call yourself dancehall king.
Did you create it? The one, if you one who created it.
No, but Shatta Wale says he's the dancehall king of Africa.
To me, he's claiming it, but I think he's joking around it.
Shatta Wale is joking around it.
Yes, because
he's not a dancehall king.
Because he didn't come up with it. He didn't create it. How can you be a king of something that you
in Africa?
Yes, in Africa, no. Because you see, the mistake that we're doing is that even if you take a dancehall king, you have to identify it with your locality.
Stonebwoy says he's the one God. He controls.
That's why both of them are fighting all the time.
Really?
That's why both of them are fighting all the time.
Who's the king of that genre of music?
There's no
here in Ghana.
In Ghana, there's no king, man. They're all copycats.
It's not Shatta Wale, it's not Stonebwoy.
No, it's not Samini. It's not. They're all copying. And something that you're copying, you can't claim it. That's what I keep on telling them. Because if you talk to Semigwa, I created Semigwa.
You did?
The meaning of Semigwa is Misi Migualo.
Oh, okay, so break it down for us. The meaning of Semigwa
is Misi Miguado.
Misi Miguado. So you are sitting on your chair.
I'm the king of it.
Interesting. Today is the first time that I'm getting a breakdown of Simigwa.
That's right.
Missy Miguado.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So Simigwa is your genre. You created it.
I created it.
You named it.
With the Kwadjis and the Bofros and the Wongsan.
You built it.
I built that because, you see, sometimes they talk about rap music, coming from America and all that. If you check the Guinness Book of Records, Rapper's Delight and all those kind of things, they all came. They all came around 70, 78, 79, and things like that.
You were rapping before then?
Back down, because mine came in around 1973. You see, and the rap itself it's an African thing. Those Africans that were taken out of here, they took them away from Africa, but they couldn't take Africa away from them. So what they're trying to do is trying to, pick up what they took along with them. But the rap, if a king is coming, we have somebody who call a linguist. These are all raps, but without rhythm.
Oh.
I am the one who put rhythm.
Will you say here emphatically that Gyedu Blay Ambule is the one who put rhythm behind
yes, because
the words and people, the wordsmiths and the linguists, because that is rhythmic African poetry.
Yes, because
rap, that's what it means.
Yes, because when you start, these are raps, but when we were kids, we didn't have money to buy congas and things like that. So we started using our mouth to create rhythm. Adding words and everything to it. I didn't know that a word was going to come out that they're going to define that by saying that it's rap music or that kind of a thing. It was later that rap was attached to it.
But hand to heart, you started it.
Man, I'm the king of it, man.
You're the king of rap. Let's get this straight. Your 1973 Simigwadu is hailed as the world's first rap hip life track. But you didn't call it hip life, you didn't call it rap, but that was what you were doing. Yet we had Reggie Rockstone in the studios who claimed, and he says that, look, the hip life crown is his. He came through with it in 1994. We've had Mahoney P lay claim to it and all of that. Between these two, Reggie Rockstone, Mahoney P, and you coming in as a third, you say that you are the hidden godfather.
I'm the king of it. For talking about Reggie Rockstone and things like that.
He's not the king of hip life?
Look at the date that you mentioned, 1994. Mine, 73. And aside from that, they joined, Highlife, taking the high life out of it, adding hip to the life, to create that kind of a thing. But it was Reggie who opened the eyes of Bradford them, those that came after 1984. And it was Reggie that opened it, because when you start with Chobwe and all those kind of things, rapping with the trees and things like that, it opened the eyes of his contemporaries, to follow, and start doing, like what Obrafour and all those guys started to do, But in reality, it's Gyedu Blay Ambule, man.
Gyedu Blay Ambule.
So that was what Gyedu Blay Ambule said. Honestly, nkrofo pie bu efunu. Almost say as a only opportunity no granting interview, as legendary as he is, he tries to downplay the youngins. He tries to downplay people who have done a lot, musically, in recent time, Jidi more than him and co. Almost say he's a legend and he needs to respect himself. Now, I say, Wakikana Adrian the actual Shatta there. To the Shatta movement fan base, he has jammed the wrong motto. They will deal with him online. Now, Omujidi says Shatta, Ebufu Pano video way, Shatta, I shave him bass. A lot of failure. Now, Oshe video way, Ebi Obeso live. Now, Wakikana Adrian addressing him, because Shatta respects those that respect him, respect his hustle and his brand, and also disrespects those who disrespect him and look down on his brand. But what do you have to say? Do you agree with Gyedu Blay Ambule, legendary Highlife artist, or not? Adolfo, please let us know under the comment section. Now, Oshe video till this point. Say thank you, God bless you. Don't forget once again to like, share, or subscribe to our channel.
Vimbaz TV.